lots and lots of things have been happening behind the scenes, and I just need to do less. Welcome back. I have been busy. The last time you saw me, I bought some tomatoes, and they are still in the same, they're still in the same container, and I have not planted them for good reason. So let's put these babies aside for a moment and get caught up. I also just received this in the mail. Yep, more plants. And this is a PR box. You've seen influencers receive makeup, hair product, all that stuff. Well, I get plants. And these are brand new plants for 2026. And I always love receiving this box. This is particularly from Burpee. So lots of edibles, and this is just a quick reference guide that they send, which I appreciate. So I'm not looking up each tag or each plant, and it has days to harvest, height, spread, fruit size, and it's just really nicely labeled. So as you can tell, I have a problem. I keep collecting plants. I don't have a spot for them, and I'm actually pretty excited because I am going to be done teaching garden at the elementary schools, because I realized that I spend Mondays at one school, Wednesdays at another, and I just didn't have enough energy and time for my own garden. And this effectively at my house is a set. And if my garden doesn't look good or I'm not doing anything in it, I have nothing to show you. I really enjoy creating videos, sharing the new plants and the adventures that I go on. And I think this is the next thing. So thanks for your patience. And also, since the last video back in, wow, February now, I have a backlog of videos that I need to get edited and posted for you, because I went to Northwest Flower Garden Show. I even went to Georgia to film something with Bailey's Nursery. So there is so much that has been happening. The show that I filmed with Home Depot and Epic Gardening, that is all posted on the Home Depot channel. So lots and lots of things have been happening behind the scenes, and I just need to do less. I think I told you in a previous video, I'm not installing gardens anymore. I am still designing, so if you need help with designing your garden or troubleshooting yours, I can definitely help with that. I'm gonna get things back in order, and it'll be just in time for summer with my kids home. We can do garden consultations if you just need a quick tip, or I can design remotely for you. So that is all coming. But now, drum roll. This year's plant, you can see 2025 if you scroll back and you look for the video. I'm pretty sure I made some videos for what was in the previous box, but this one is mostly tomatoes and peppers and then one basil plant. So let's just unbox them. This first one, this is what all the influencers do, right? A little paper action, let's see. Camera eats first. Now let's tear it and open it for you. Okay, so this one, how cute. This one is called Akoya. The small fruited tomato. Compact plant produces sweet cocktail-sized fruits that gradually ripen from green to black to orange red. Oh wow, so it's gonna go from green to black to orange red when fully ripe and ready to eat. This is a trailing variety. It should be planted in a hanging basket or raised container. No problem, I got that. So I guess this is at the fully mature image, and then this is the black image. That's pretty cool. I love growing tomatoes that are just not red. Red is fine, but I find that red is, I don't know, kind of basic. So if I'm gonna go through the trouble finding space and growing, then I'm gonna do it this way. This one says days to harvest is 65. So I think by June I should have quite a few tomatoes. The height is only gonna be 1 foot, so just about this tall. And the spread is only 18 inches. So I think it's only gonna be about this big. So let's see, it's compact, it's indeterminate though. And the fruit size is 1.5 to 2 inches, so not too big or small. And late blight, disease resistance, and also tomato mosaic virus. So that's amazing. These come from Burpee, and I think this would be a really cute basket setup in here because this is gonna be a container tomato. So I'll have to find a container for this. There's actually a total of 9 plants. They came really well packaged. I'm not gonna do the little tapping thing. I think we're past that, right? You don't need me to do the tapping thing. So this one is a hot pepper. Oops, I am making a mess. This one's called Mad Hatter. It's so cute. This is definitely a young plant, and it says Mad Hatter. Let me show you. Looks like this one right here. And it's because it looks like a hat. It's really cute, and it is crunchy and crisp, rich with sweet flavor. In hot, dry climates, some fruit will have a touch of heat close to the seed cavity, but the fruit wings are always sweet. Best in ground with support. So that tells me this one, I need to find a good spot and give it some supports. Probably some bamboo sticks might be enough for that. This one smells so good. I love all sorts of basils. This is the Monteverdi late flowering basil. Looks like it's an Italian type, but it's sweet, productive, late flowering basil with downy mildew resistance, and it can be grown in the ground or in a pot. So I might actually plant these two together. It would be a nice little arrangement right here on my workstation. And it looks like it's only get to 12 to 24. So this is already probably a good 8 inches. And I should just put a ruler in here so I can use that as a prop to show you. But so a little bit taller, and then spread is 10 to 18 inches, so a little bit wider. I actually have I might just have the pot for these. Okay, so I'm making a huge mess, but such is life with plants. Okay, next one. Oh, it's so cute. It's called Heartbeat. So this one is new, and it is Heartbeat sweet bell pepper, green to red, pimento type sweet pepper, heart-shaped fruit, have thick, juicy walls, making them great for stuffing and roasting. So days to harvest is 82. So that is kind of, you know, medium. The Mad Hatter is actually only 65 to 70. Oh, and I forgot to mention the Mad Hatter, not this one, the Mad Hatter, the previous one, is actually an All-American Selections winner. It's not new for this year, but it is new for being a winner. So definitely have to grow that one. Okay, so this one has bacterial leaf spot resistance, nematode resistance, powdery mildew resistance. There's a couple of other viruses on here. Tomato spot wilt virus, so that is really great. It's a hardy plant. The fruit size is only 3 by 2 inches, and it's like a 5-ounce fruit, so it's probably a pretty good size. And I'm really excited to grow these. I guess it's gonna be the year of tomatoes and peppers because I just keep getting more and more. So now this next one, ooh, there's already flowers. So this is what I see, just so you can see. And I feel so lucky I get to play with plants all day. So this one is called Sweet Snacker Pepper, and it's Pick and Pops Orange. So cute. I swear, the marketing team must have so much fun naming these. Okay, so Pick and Pop, orange sweet pepper. Snack peppers are extra sweet with just the right amount of juiciness and crunch. 65 days to harvest, so that's pretty fast. The height is only 24 inches, so this is probably 4 to 6 inches right now. It'll just get to about this tall, not too big. And the spread is 18, so it's probably 1, 2, 3. So not too big. Now, something about growing peppers in Southern California, because we don't have a killing frost, at least not where I am, these will probably overwinter for me and be totally fine. There's also disease resistance for bacterial leaf spot. So also a really great one. Oh, and look at the photo, looks so yummy. I bet it's gonna be great with a little ranch dip, which is my favorite to eat with veggies. Okay. Now, as I knock these over, here's another tomato. So, okay, so far, Mad Hatter is the AAS winner, And then I showed you Akoya. That one is new. Pick and Pop is new. Heart Pepper, Heartbeat is also new. Monteverdi is also new. Now this one is Sweet 150, and it's in celebration of Burpee's 150th anniversary. It is a small tomato, but it is new and improved, and it's supposed to produce deep red tomatoes, super sweet fruits all summer long. I know, I said I don't really like to grow red tomatoes, but I make exceptions if they are tasty. So you can see at the top, there's that little guy right there. Oh, it's so cute. Ah! Okay, sorry. I get really weird when I see little fruit and flowers. I just think they're the cutest thing, and maybe it's just that there's lots of hope of what's to come. So, okay, 3 more. Oh wow, this one has baby fruit on it too. Okay, so this one is a hot pepper. It's hot fajita. And I actually just taught the students about hot burrito. It is another plant that's in this line, but this is hot fajita, edible potted pepper. And it's a small container plant. It's upright, has lime green fruit, and it's gonna ripen to bright red. We're looking at 8 to 95 days to harvest, and then, but they've already started it for us. The height is only 10 to 12 inches, and the spread is 8 to 10 inches, and the fruit is about 4 inches. So here at the very top, you can see there are little peppers already, and they are so cute. My kids are starting to eat spicy, so this will be kind of fun for them to experiment. I do have some peppers from Burpee from last year's box that are still producing, and they've overwintered themselves and are fruiting now. They kind of fruited over the winter too. Okay, so here, this is a bigger tomato. So I think word choice is really important. So when we say bigger tomato, without looking at it, this is a bigger plant than this one right now. But when you say bigger tomato, I think we should be more specific. Is it a bigger fruit or is it a bigger plant? And this one is called Cherry Blast Small Fruited Tomato. Now, the plant is actually gonna be smaller. This guy, Sweet 150, is going to be way bigger than this one, even though they are the same size right now. This one is determinate, and it says this one's only going to get 8 inches tall and 18 inches wide. So this is really good for a hanging basket. And this one is actually indeterminate, and it's going to be 72 to 84 inches. So we're talking 6 feet plus, okay? And here in Southern California, because our weather is so prime for growing vegetables, especially ones that are annual elsewhere, I have the Sun Dipper from last year's box that is still growing. It produced all winter long, and it is starting to grow again and again. So here in Southern California, even if something is rated a certain size, it might be a little bit bigger. So anyway, this one is sweet. Oh, this one is Sweet 150. So Cherry Blast. Let's talk about Cherry Blast. It's going to produce abundant cherry-sized tomatoes that can be enjoyed all summer long. It's a trailing variety that should be in a hanging basket. So I think I have a hanging basket just right for this. Okay, our last one. These are all pretty dry, so I need to give them a good water. But this one is a pepper. It is Sweet Bell Pepper Big Ben. And as you can see, these peppers are all about the same size, but their final mature size is not the same. This one, Big Ben, is going to be 20 inches tall and 20 inches wide, okay? So we're looking like here to maybe this size. And the fruit is going to be about 6 inches, and it will definitely need some staking, I think, because the fruit is so big, but it's Big Ben. So we have, in summary, all these new little babies. Actually, let me get a tray. Okay, so when I have my new plants, I like to put them in a tray. These all came together. So we'll put the peppers next to each other. We'll put the tomatoes next to each other. Here's the basil. And they're all pretty dry. So they sent me 5 pepper plants. And let's see, pimento, Mad Hatter. And I would say there's like 3 or 2 sweet, 2 spicy, and 1 kind of could go either way, or a little bit of both. And then we have 2 tomatoes that would be really great for hanging baskets and containers, and 1 that is going to be indeterminate crazy. And then this one, the basil, just smells so good. Burpee produces amazing basil. One of my other favorites is Emerald Towers, and that one, you don't need any other basil. I'm excited to try this because I've seen some of their other seeds. This is brand new, and I can tell it's gonna be really tasty. So I'm gonna give these guys a water. I happen to have some water in my water bottle, and I'm gonna splash it on top, but I'm trying to avoid the leaves as much as I can when I water. But sorry, it's hard to talk and do things at the same time. Not that talented. And then I'm going to bottom water at the bottom of this tray. Let's see if I can show it to you. Right here, I'm gonna put water, and then I'm gonna let the plants and the medium soak it all up and rehydrate them. I hope you enjoyed opening all these plants with me. I'll give you seasonal updates on how these are growing, and you might be able to find these in your local nursery. They are new releases, so I'm not quite sure how readily available they are yet. So I'm gonna get these guys watered and then figure out where I'm gonna put them all. So I'll see you in the next video.